Hello, my name is Darbandi. I'm from Simon Fraser University in Vancouver, British Columbia. This research is about surface passivation of tellurium-doped gallium arsenide nanowires in application of developing new generation of solar cells. Nanowires are promising materials because nanowire geometry significantly improves the carrier extraction and light absorption. And in nanowires, surface states very significant concerns. Surface states at the side walls of nanowires act as deep levels, which causes the recombination of carriers. So in developing nanowire-based solar cells, we need to passivate the sidewall of nanowires to reduce the surface states of nanowires and reduce the surface recombination. And for this research, we passivate the gallium arsenide nanowires with gallium phosphide shell. And the growth technique is we use gold catalyst on a gallium arsenide substrate. So we heat the substrate up to 400 degrees and gold nanoparticle forms on the substrate. And as we introduce the gallium and arsenide precursors, they saturate to the gold nanoparticles and the nanowires starts to grow. After that, we introduce the gallium and phosphide, and then we have gallium phosphide shell around the gallium arsenide core. And this way we passivate the gallium arsenide sidewalls with gallium phosphide shell. And here is the picture of the gallium arsenide, which is doped with tellurium. And the diameter range is between 100 to 800 nanometer. And this picture here shows an SEM image of gallium arsenide nanowire with gallium phosphide shell, but with diameter range between 100 to 800 nanometer. And the next here shows the TEM image of the gallium arsenide gallium phosphide core shell nanowires. You can see the gold particle and a very thin shell of gallium phosphide all around the core with a thickness of 10 nanometer. And to prove that, we reduce the density of surface states with the electrical measurement to analyze the ideality factor and resistance of these wires. As you can see here, for gallium arsenide core without passivation, when we do the electrical measurement, as we go from large diameter nanowires to thin nanowires, the resistivity increases. And that's because of the surface states, which results in surface depletion. But when we passivate the gallium arsenide with gallium phosphide shell, the resistivity remains almost constant at all diameters of nanowires. That proves the surface state density has been reduced. And for this measurement, we use the nanoprobing technique, which we used a tungsten probe. And we contacted the probe on top of the gold nanoparticle. And the gold nanoparticle is on the tip of the nanowire. And we apply an external voltage to the wire and we measure the current. And I think that would be all.
Now between the valence and conduction bands, you've got a forbidden gap. And if the gap you've got is just too wide, you'll lose your photons in a snap. Now if the gap you've got is far too narrow, you'll catch the whole darn fleet But that won't do you any good, 'cause all you'll get is heat. Oh, solar energy, yes, solar energy. We can have our fun with the power from the sun using good old PV.